Hi.
Hello.
This is Justin and Kayli. They are experts on Alaska and the Yukon from Holland, America, and they're here to tell you a little bit about what makes Alaska so special.
What doesn't make Alaska so special? It is large. It's the entire coastline of Alaska is larger than that of the rest of the U.S. It's filled with wildlife, wonder, wilderness that you can't describe or explain in anywhere else in the U.S. It's a destination that tops the list for a lot of bucket lists, for a lot of people's dreams, and you can't really capture it in a video.
No.
Yes, we see a lot of videos, we see a lot of photos, and man, are they breathtaking, are they really heartwarming, but to be there is something else, and that's why we do this, that's why we try to get people to come join us.
And you guys know all about Alaska and the Yukon because you live there for a while.
Yeah, we've been living there and working there for the past 3 years. Most of that time we've been working with Holland America Line, taking guests on different land itineraries that they pair with cruises so they can really see the interior as well as the beautiful coastline.
And what would you say is your favorite activity or place to go? Like if you had to recommend one.
That's a really tough one to say. The most common feedback place we get is Denali Square. I think I personally like Skagway the most. I think Skagway is, even though it's tiny, it's not the biggest place. It has so much to do and so much to offer. It is really incredibly beautiful. And to get to Skagway, whether you're headed up to the Yukon or headed down to Skagway from the Yukon, there's nothing better than that area, in my opinion.
Skagway tops it. Dawson City ties it. Dawson City is in the Yukon, and it's a place that feels very far away from everything because it is very far away from everything, but it also just immediately feels like home. The people are so welcoming. They're so happy to have visitors over the summer, and it has a character like nowhere else that you will experience. It's still a gold mining town. It has endless museums as well as hiking trails and tours. So
Gold panning,
yeah. Dawson City and Skagway are definitely highlights.
If you don't find your way into the Yukon, Denali for sure. I mean, Denali, being in the park tops almost everything, but you're going to find yourself in the park on almost any itinerary.
You better find yourself in the park.
Exactly, but that tops it. Guests love it. There's nothing that really compares. It's the most wildlife, the most wilderness, the most, I guess, fun, because there's more than 400 excursions even to choose from, so it's endless possibilities there. There's not enough time that could be spent.
Right, and if someone was thinking, oh, Alaska's cool, but maybe it's a little cold, maybe it's not as exotic as I want to go, I don't know, what would you say to push them over the fence a little?
So, I have been very fortunate to travel to many countries. I've had guests who have traveled to many countries, and we all agree that Alaska is at the top of the list.
It's almost a different planet.
Yeah, genuinely, some people ask us, what currency do they use in Alaska, because it just feels different than the U.S.
And it's also very warm there. It can get upwards. The hottest I've ever felt was Fairbanks at 90 degrees. I see a lot of people in shorts. I see a lot of people in sweaters.
Yeah, summertime is summertime.
It can just vary. And it doesn't really get freezing cold. I'll say that. Not like
until
freezing.
the winter.
Oh yeah, right now.
And we don't cruise in the winter.
Nope. We don't cruise in the winter.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.